At each point, I get to the zoo, continue to realize one of their biggest mistakes. Trying to believe that eventually or one day they're gonna, deceive Biafrans into believing, I don't really know what they think, but their failures have been immensely recycled. And that's where they made a whole lot of mistakes. A whole lot of mistakes. We must continue in that very path where each and every one of us must learn that giving up is not part of us. Giving up is not what we know how to do. Giving up is not a game, that should be looked into. And that's where the message is. So, as we patrol and portray one of the biggest part of it all, every game, every point of view, every relaxation must be reconsidered. And that's where the light is. We must throw ourselves into understanding that these people cannot, these people cannot make us and fail the big way. So, as we push through these gates of extraction, this gate of victory, this gate where every one of us must understand where it all began from. We'll come together to see the biggest part. That's where victory will be made across. Remember that wisdom is not for those who fail to understand the theory. So, as we get together and get this straight, let's continue the game zone. That's where the struggles must begin. Now, you see, big things, big wins, big victory. A lot has happened. I told you that Mazen Amdekano is coming out. His freedom is already there. After what happened in court, it is now difficult for the zoo to align and understand the mistakes they made by holding a man who did nothing to them. It's all the same. I cannot go on my ears, you. Yes, we'll be telling ourselves the truth till the truth becomes, part of us. Till the truth becomes part of us. Because if we don't tell ourselves the truth, we'll be bent on making several mistakes that will not be good for us, for our children, and our children's children. You see, let me read what Simon Eber said. Those who celebrated the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are today turning to advocate for his release after they bragged about how the kidnapping has ended Biafra. They came in, took Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, kidnapped him for no reason. No, kidnapped him from Kenya. They started bragging. Finally, Biafra has ended. Every agitation of Biafra has ended. Everything that has to do with Biafra restoration has ended. What then happened? Clean my shoes, and we started the missionary extensions, where one for all, production, and what it is. So, this is just the beginning. They were celebrating, but they never knew that celebration was coming to an end. Immediately they saw Simon Eber and his Biafran soldiers rising up. They were scared, they were surprised. They said, huh? Yeah? The zoo called them and said, come on. I thought you would say that when you kidnap this man, Biafra will end. They grew from worse. They forgot what Nnamdi Kanu told them. That Biafra will even come faster. Hey, strong man. It will even come faster because that's when more people will be triggered to join the Biafran struggle. Can't you see that ever since they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, even those people that never liked Biafra have started talking about Biafra, because they have now seen that, why are you chasing this man? Adobin is telling lies. Why are you people chasing him? Why are you people bent on chasing him? So, now they are joining the mission, they are joining the freedom, they are joining the speech, they are joining the talk. We must learn a lesson that victory belongs to the Lord. No matter what people do in life, they must eventually see that victory belongs to the Lord. It is not for man to decide. It is not for the kings, the president of nations to decide. It is of the Lord to decide who lives and who dies. So, I urge them to continue holding him because they don't know that his freedom is already close. Those who celebrated the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today turning to the advocate for his release after they bragged about how his kidnapping has ended Biafra. Has Biafran restoration ended? Has the agitation ended? Has us fighting for freedom ended? No. But the zoo is losing more men on a daily basis. He who has ears and who is wise, and he who embraces wisdom will live long.